Hi there pluckers, I've Sore Fingers again with you with hopefully another interesting lesson. This of course is Desperado from the Eagles. Okay, I'm going to do about 2 or 3 lessons on this song. I decided to break it up into sensible sized blocks because it's quite a long, quite an involved song in places. So this is part 1, the intro of course. Standard tuning, no capos, doing it in the same key as the Eagles. Obviously this is played originally, obviously heavily piano based song, so this is my transcription over to a single acoustic guitar, and it's I think fairly close to the original. Okay, so let's get to it. So starting off with a partial G chord, just playing the bass 2 strings, the 5th string on the 2nd fret and the 3rd fret of the bottom E string. And I'm strumming down from the bottom E string to the 2nd string, the B string, okay? Then I'm putting my 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and just hitting that on its own. And then the open 2nd string. Okay, so it's basically just a chord, and then 3rd fret, 2nd string, open 2nd string. Then we do this chord, okay? It's a very simple chord. It's the 3rd fret. I'm playing using my 2nd finger. You can use whichever fingers. If you want to change your fingering, please do, but this is how I'm doing it. 3rd fret of the 4th string with my 2nd finger. And I'm going from 4 down to 1. The 3rd string, the 2nd string and the top E string are open, okay? And a very simple chord, but quite a sophisticated name. I believe this is called F major 7th sus2 flat 5. Anyway, so there we have it. Okay. So far we've got this. Okay. Then we play the 3rd fret of the 2nd string again, and then the open 2nd string. And then the open 3rd string. So that's the chord. I'd keep the chord shape there whilst let it ring through, okay? Add your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret 2nd string, then the open 2nd string, and then the open 3rd. So now you've got this. Then we play a straightforward C chord with a hammer into the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So you initially form the C chord, but leave this 2nd finger off the string slightly, and then go from string 5 to a string 2, and when you do that, hammer into that 2nd fret on the 4th string. Okay, so now you've got this. Then you keep in the C shape, you play the 3rd string open and then the 4th string on the 2nd fret. Okay, so now you've got. Okay, then we play another chord. Got an unusual one, probably haven't played this one before, in this particular shape anyway. C minor 6th. And the way I'm playing it is to play the 4th string, the 3rd string and the 2nd string on the 1st fret with a bar with the 1st finger. So that's the 4th string, the 3rd string and the 2nd string barred at the 1st fret with the 1st finger. Add your 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, the G string, and finally your 3rd finger goes up to the 5th string, the A string, on the 3rd fret. And you strum down from 5 down to 2. It should sound like that if you've got the right fingering. Okay, so just a single strum on that. So now you've got this. Okay, got that. Then we play the open third string and then the second on the third. Open third, second on the third. So now you got this. Okay. Then we go back to the G chord again. And we do more or less like the first time we played the G. Same as right at the beginning of the intro, the G with just the bass strings played, 6 down to open second, 3rd fret of the second string, open second string, and then an E minor all the way down to from 6 down to the top E string. So now you've got this. Then what you do is you add your pinky to the 3rd fret of the second string and then 2 open second strings. Okay, so now you've got this. Then the next chord is this chord, single finger, 2nd finger in my case, 2nd fret, 4th string, and you're playing from 5 down to 1. Okay, and that chord is an A7 sus2. Okay, right. So you strum the chord. Then you add your 3rd finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Right? Single note, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Then the open 3rd string. And finally the D chord. 5 down to 1 on the D chord. And there you have the intro. Slowly, from the beginning. If you can, obviously your fingering, you might like to experiment with your own fingering, make it more comfortable for yourself, but everyone's different, okay, but that's basically, as long as you play the right notes, doesn't matter what fingering is, does it, really? So there's no right and wrong, really, just do it the way that's more comfortable for yourself, okay? So there you have it, boys and girls, that's part 1 of my lessons on Desperado by the Eagles, okay? So hope you enjoy that, and we'll hopefully look out for part 2 where we'll move into the verse section, okay? So bye for now.